Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about what is the data binding, property binding, event binding, two-way data binding, one-way data binding, and two-way data binding between parent and a child component. So let's talk what is the data binding. Um, so data binding is a technique, is a way to bind data from TS to HTML. Okay, let me show you what is a one-way data binding first. So we have a parent component here, and we have a property called name. So this is our TS, right? And we need to bind this name property to our HTML property. So let's go here and let's print that in an H1 tag. So we have printed the name with in the H1 tag with interpolation. So this is one-way data binding. The communication is one way from TS to HTML, right? From so model. So TS is your model, and view is your HTML. So this way, I have shown you what is one-way data binding. Now I'm going to show you what is property binding. Okay. So for that, I'm going to go to this. I'm going to create a property called color. Color equal to red. Okay, and then we need to go to this .html, and here let's add add a property called style dot color equal to equal to color. So guys, this is property binding. And property binding, the communication is also from it's also one way from TS to, it is happening from our model to view, from TS to HTML, right? So I've also explained you what is a property binding, and then I will tell you what is event binding now. Okay, so for that we need to create a proper method. Um, let's create show alert. Let's name it show alert, and here I'm going to alert some messages. Create, let's name it message, and then let's go to this .html and bind the what click event, and the click event to the method that you have created. Now we need to add that method, so message, so it's show alert. Okay, if I click on Angular, it shows them should, so let's pass some hello there. Okay, so I've also explained you what is event binding. So I have yet to explain you what is two-way data binding now, and two-way data binding between parent and a child component. For that, let me go to this parent dot component dot html, and create another h1 tag, and right now I leave it empty. I create an input type equal to text. Then yeah, then we need to open the square braces, and then this parenthesis, open close parenthesis, which would now looks like a banana in a box. The syntax is also called banana in a box. This is how we can remember the syntax for achieving two-way data binding. So the ng model is a built-in directive from Angular Forms module. So now we need to create another property to show you what is a two-way data binding. Let's name it last name. Last name is let's say Karthik, and then let's go here. Let's say last name. Is it not print? Okay, so yep. So, and here you see here, whatever we type in the text box, it's also reflected in this section. So it's two-way data binding, guys. So these are actually in sync. So two-way data binding is also done. It's also explained to you guys now, marking it as done. Now the last part is to explain you two-way data binding between a parent and a child component. What if I tell you that two-way data binding is a combination of property binding and event binding? Yes, true. It is a combination of. Let me write it, guys, so you don't forget it. Combination of property binding and 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 event binding. Combination of property binding and let me prove this. Okay, so we have a parent component here, or so this is all about data binding, and in the next part, in the next tutorial, I will teach you the two-way data binding between parent and a child component. Thanks for watching this